Afternoon, hockey fans. Welcome to the historic Hibbing Memorial Arena for this afternoon's girls varsity game between the Northern Lakes Lightning and your Hibbing Chisholm Bluejackets. And now, let's meet our starting lineups. First for the Lightning, starting in goal this afternoon, number 1, Kate Stevens. At right defense, number 7, Ariana Lemieux. At left defense, number 13, Emily Brunkhorst. Starting at right wing, number 10, Ellie Saxerud. At left wing, number 15, Alyssa Koslowski. And starting at center, number 9, Hayden Bolter. And the remainder of the Lightning, head coach by Chuck Deutsch, assisted by Chloe Deutsch and Greg Yee. And now, let's meet the starting lineup for your Hibbing Chisholm Bluejackets. Starting at goal this afternoon, senior goaltender, number 30, Lily Hess. And right defense, sophomore defense, number 14, Annika Lundell. And left defense, junior defense, number 6, Maddie Rewords. At right wing this afternoon, senior winger, number 20, Allie Buzzy. At left wing, junior winger, number 3, Alyssa Dury. And starting at center, sophomore center, number 24, Julia Girardi. And the remainder of your Blue Jackets, head coach by Pete Haidu, assisted by Holly Rewords, Mark DeCenzo, and Kay Collier.
And welcome everyone. About ready for our face-off. Blue Jackets will be moving right to left across the dial. Doug Dietrich here, glad to have you along on our Saturday afternoon. There's a few folks here today. Not a very big crowd, but that's to be expected. It's so beautiful outside. Everybody's hanging Christmas lights. Hopefully the Blue Jackets get out to a quick start like the JV squad did. Girls basketball opened up on Tuesday. Congratulations getting their opening game victory at Greenway. They'll play next Tuesday at Grand Rapids. Meanwhile, boys basketball doesn't start until next Friday as the boys will take on Hastings in Red Wing. They'll play a couple games down in Red Wing. Face off coming up between Girardi and Bolter. And we'll get this one underway. And Blue Jackets will control it. Here's Buzzy across on the left side. He's going to leave it to the blue line for Girardi. Girardi had a roll off her stick. It's going to go in the left corner of the Lightning zone behind the net. They'll set it back up out to the right point and sent deep once again by Lundell. FYI, in case you're curious, there's 6:28 to go in the fourth. And the Gophers all over Northwestern, 35-16. Looks like they're going to pick up their 10th victory of the year. Just underway here. Here's Dury. She'll send it deep again. Allie Buzzy picks it up down near the left corner, being chased by Lemieux. Lemieux pokes it off her stick. Lemieux has it. She'll rattle it around boards. And it's going to be tied up. Nicely done by Maddie Rewords pinching down. Blue Jackets still control the puck. They finally get a shot up off the post on a wrister from the out near the top of the right circle by Monroe Rewords. Here come the Lightning with the puck. Pass is behind Bolter. Bolter sends it into the Blue Jackets' own line change. Lightning. Kearney back the other way up on the left wing. She'll hand this one off. Here's Emma Lundell. Wrist shot save. That may have been deflected in front, but either way, it was a nice save by Stevens. 15:45 to go, first period. No score between Hibbing Chisholm and Northern Lakes. Face off to the right of the goaltender, Stevens coming up. It's Emma Lundell on the draw. And the puck's bouncing out near the blue line. Polstad kept it alive. Now here come the Lightning the other way. It's Gutzman. Rolls off her stick, the leading scorer for the Lightning. Down near the right wing half wall, Blue Jackets came away with it momentarily with the puck. Annika Lundell. Cross-ice pass, they'll work it ahead. And it's Claire Rewerts. Goal! Just like that, shot coming from the left side of the goaltender, and boom! 2 shots and 1 goal. Claire Rewerts will pick it up, and the Blue Jackets are up 1-0. Coming at 140. We'll get the assist on this in a moment. But for Claire Rewerts, it's her second of the year. There's a shot put on and another save by Stevens. Puck into the right corner. Battling for the puck is Megan Buzzy and Bobin.
Scoring the goal for your Blue Jackets, number 26, Claire Rewerts. She's assisted by number 22, Dorothy Kearney. Rewerts from Kearney. Time of the goal.
And only one helper on that, and that's Dorothy Kearney. So now, Blue Jackets jump out quick. Reminiscent of that JV game. Circling with the puck. Northern Lights try to clear, and it goes up and out of play on a deflection. And we have a Northern Lakes player down over alongside the boards. Now the trainer's going to come out and take a look at her. They just kind of went awkwardly down over by the boards. And hopefully that's all it is. 14:38 to go in our first, and it's a 1-0 Blue Jacket lead on the Claire Rewerts goal. And again, they're just checking the player. I didn't see who it was. They kind of awkwardly went into the boards together. And she was trying to clear the puck, and it was deflected up and out of play. We'll take a quick break, and then we'll come back with more. In the first period, Blue Jackets lead 1-0. You're listening to KQ North, 106.3 WMFG. That is a good sign. Like I said, they both went in kind of awkwardly into the boards. They both kind of went down and kind of went awkwardly, and hopefully it's nothing more than just a stiff neck or a bruise or something. We have 14:38 to go here in our first period. Blue Jackets lead 1-0 on the Claire Rewerts goal, her second of the year. Dorothy Kearney on the assist. They came at 140 in this game. And now we'll get back to action. Face-off is going to be in the neutral zone just outside the blue line of the Lightning. Blue Jackets have outscored their opponents now 3-1 in the first period. Meanwhile, Northern Lakes have outscored their opponents 5-4 in the first period. And we're back under play. Knocked into the Lightning zone. Pushed back out to neutral ice. And a puck taken away, and a shot sailing in from the right point by Saxarud, and a glove saved by Hess, and she'll hold on. 14:25 to go in the first. Face off to the left to Hess. Girardi on the draw with Bolter. Bolter wins the draw for the Lightning. They'll get it to the right point to Lemieux. She'll send it to the right wing half wall. Loose puck's going to be gathered in by Girardi. She'll circle the Blue Jacket net, send it over on the far side, but kept alive by the Lightning. Into the left corner is Bolter. Centering pass, no one home. Intercepted by Dury for the Blue Jackets. Dury, long stretch pass to Buzzy. Buzzy was able to get the tip of the stick on it. And they're going to whistle it offside. I thought she got the tip of the stick on it, and I thought she was past center ice, but apparently not. So 14 minutes to go in the first, it's 1-0 Blue Jackets. Face-off's going to come to the left. A pass once again, and this one's won by the Lightning. They'll send it to the right corner, right through the crease as they tried to center it from the corner. And here come the Blue Jackets the other way. Claire Rewerts, he'll send it in on net. And Stevens will stop it with their stick and just reach down and freeze it. So with 13:46 to go, remains 1-0 here in the first period for the Blue Jackets. 3-zip shots on goal in favor of the Blue Jackets. Face off to the left to Stevens. Going to come out to the right point. Shot gets through for Lundell. Another save by the goaltender. Puck comes out to neutral ice. Holstad had it. Now it's gathered in by Emma Lundell. Emma Lundell at the blue line. Moving to the left circle. Poked off for a stick. She'll send it around as she regains control. Puck comes out near the right wing half wall. And Megan Buzzy was there. Emma Lundell centering right out in front. And it's taken away by the Lightning. Lightning will send it down the ice. This will be enough for an icing coming up. And with 13:07 to go in our first period, it remains a 1-0 Hibbing Chisholm lead. Face off to the left of Stevens once again. On the draw will be Carlson for the Blue Jackets. She'll go up against Peterson. Actually, that wasn't Peterson, that was Bolter. And again, won by Northern Lakes. They won the majority of the draws. Here's a wrist shot from the left point by Monroe Rewerts and blocker saved by the goaltender. At the right wing half wall in the Lightning zone. Lightning have it. They'll get it out to center. Knocked off the stick of Saxarud at center, but picked up by her teammate and dumped in. Giving chase, the Blue Jackets pick it up. It's Monroe Rewerts. She'll send it around into the left corner, intercepted by the Lightning. They try to center it, hits the back of the net. Here come the Blue Jackets the other way. It's Megan Buzzy. Banks it off the right wing boards, gets by the defenders, going to pick it up, takes a shot from the right circle. That one goes wide. 12:20 to go in our first period. 1-0 Hibbing Chisholm. Polstad left point. Wrist shot comes in. Saves Stevens. No rebound. 12:14 to go in the first. 1-0 Blue Jackets on the Claire Rewerts goal at 1:40. Her second of the year. Shots now in favor of the Blue Jackets. 6-0. Girardi on the draw to the right of Stevens. It's going to be knocked into the left corner. Allridge had it, and Allridge has it now. Allridge turns it over, then banks it out to neutral ice. Sent back in by Polstad. Off the left wing boards, here's Armstrong, the center. Poked off her stick, but Gutzman picks up the loose puck. Her pass is behind Fogarty, and the Blue Jackets, Polstad comes away with it. She'll get it out to neutral ice before she's checked off the play. Gutzman with the puck. Gutzman had it poked off her stick by Dury. Girardi picks it up. Girardi. Left wing pass over to Buzzy and offside. 11:33 to go in our first period. 6-0. In shots, 1-0 on the scoreboard. They got her for the two-line pass. Emma Lundell wins the draw, gets it back to Monroe Rewerts. Cross-ice pass to Maddie Rewerts. Her breakout pass is intercepted by the Lightning. Bolter's shot deflected. That was a nice deflection by Kozlowski, but it went wide. Back in behind the Blue Jacket net now. 11:07 to go, first period. Blue Jackets lead 1-0. Maddie Rewerts. She'll break it out. Left wing pass right on the tape to Kearney. Kearney across on the left side. Centering pass to Emma Lundell. Shot. And it may have been deflected, but it just went by the net. At the half wall on the right side. Kearney's going to leave it for Claire Rewerts. She's got the only goal. She'll battle along the right wing boards. Pinching down Polstad to keep it alive. Emma Lundell has it. Banks it off the right wing boards. Line change. Blue Jackets coming up with 10:34 to go first period. There's a shot from the right point by Polstad and a glove save by the goaltender Stevens. She'll hold on. 10:31 to go in the first. And it's a 1-0 Blue Jacket lead. Face off to the left of Stevens. Lightning working around to the near boards. It's going to roll back into near the Blue Jacket blue line. Carlson had it. They quickly work it around. And Megan Buzzy's shot from the right side. Another save. That rebound came way out. But another save nonetheless, and no Blue Jackets could pounce on it. Knocked across by Gutzman. Back to pick it up for the Blue Jackets is going to be Annika Lundell. Now work it ahead. Megan Buzzy, left wing to Bobin. Bobin sends it in deep. And the Blue Jackets will finish up a line change as Megan Buzzy picks it up and sends it around from the left corner over near the right wing half wall. Dury's shot sails wide. Megan Buzzy with it. Here's Buzzy. Her backhanded pass is knocked away by Allridge. They'll battle along the right wing boards. It's going to be grabbed, though, by Peterson for Lightning. She'll just shove it out the center. 9.5 to go, first period. 1-0 Blue Jackets. Working ahead, Allie Buzzy had it poked off her stick near the top of the left circle and cleared back out to neutral. Here come the Lightning the other way. Lightning are really struggling to get into the Blue Jacket zone here. Into the right corner. Maddie Rewert sends it out to neutral ice, and the Lightning will dump it right back in. A wave in the icing, back to pick it up. Monroe Rewert sends it over to Maddie, tried to get it back to Monroe. No one's home over there on the left side. Now out near the left point. Shot sails wide on a wrister. Ooh, and that bunt popped out and getting to hit the end boards and popped out to the front of the net. Got to watch that. Kozlowski had an opportunity there. 8:43 to go in our first period. It remains 1-0. Monroe Rewerts just banks it off the boards. It's out near the left wing half wall. Here's Allie Buzzy. Allie Buzzy flying down the right side. She'll go to the backhand from the right circle. And another glove save by the goaltender Stevens. 8:27 to go in our first period. It remains 1-0 on Claire Rewert's goal at the 140 mark. Shots 9-1 in favor of the Blue Jackets. Face off to the left of Stevens. Goes to the half wall. Now it's picked up by the Blue Jackets. Emma Lundell sends it over near the left corner. Lightning come away with it. Can't clear. Polstad held the line at the left point. Lundell to Kearney. Kearney right in front. Oh, had Claire Rewert set up, but it kind of got hung up in her skates. That was a nice looking little play developing right there. Loose puck's going to be grabbed by Gutzman. Gutzman can't clear. Kept in at the right point by Annika Lundell. 7:55 to go, first period. 1-0 Hibbing Chisholm over Northern Lakes. Northern Lakes is Pequot Lakes down in that area. If you're not familiar with where they are, they're a co-op between like three schools. Crosby Ironton, I believe, is one, and Pine River Bacchus would be the other. Play continues in the Lightning zone. They're trying to get it out. They get it to neutral, and it's just going to be tipped in on net from center ice by Fogarty. And Hess did the smart thing and just reached down and froze it. We got 7:29 to go here in our first, and it remains a 1-0 lead for the Blue Jackets. Face off to the right of Hess. That one's controlled by the Lightning as well, and then they try to set it up over at the right point. And that's going to come out to neutral ice. Sent back deep, though, by the Lightning. Right corner, spinning. Maddie Rewerts with the puck. Banks it off the end boards. Going to try to set it up over to Megan Buzzy over at the left wing half wall. Oh, and it's tipped just wide of the net by Saxaroo. There's a shot that sails wide from the right point by Lemure. Into the left corner. Monroe Rewerts on the end boards. Works it up to Bobin. Bobin tried to tip it out. Lemure kept it in. Just flips it towards the net from the right point. And reaching up and gloving it was Lily Hess. 6:51 to go in our first period. 1-0. Blue Jackets with the lead. Face off now to the left of the goaltender Hess. Girardi will take that draw with Bolter. And again, won by the Lightning. Lemure at the right point sends it down deep. That jumps over the stick of Saxrud, but she'll battle in the right corner and she'll send it around to near side and then the left corner. Blue Jackets get it. They'll rattle it back around to the near side. Pushed out to neutral ice. Julia Girardi had it but couldn't quite control it. Loose puck goes to Kozlowski. She'll cross the blue line on the left wing. Line change Lightning. Back to pick up that loose puck. Annika Lundell turns it over in front. Oh, having an opportunity there was Gutzman. She shot it wide. 6:11 to go in our first period. It remains 1-0 Blue Jackets. Headman pass to Buzzy. Buzzy comes in. Top of the left circle. Her shot sails wide of the net. Lightning has the puck. They're trying to clear their own zone. Can't do it. Here's Emma Lundell. Left circle. Spins in the left corner. Looking. Gets it back to the left point. Polstad. Wrist shot comes. That's blocked in front. Goes to the right wing half wall. Battling for that puck is Dury along the right wing boards. Going to come out near the right point, and it'll be sent deep by Maddie Rewerts. Blue Jackets will do a line change with 5.5 to go here in the first with the lead 1-0. Out to center. Now they're going to get it over to Fogarty. Fogarty at the top of the right circle in the Blue Jacket zone. Regains control. Spins around. Gets it to the right point. Sets it up. Wrist shot coming up from Hebert. That's deflected and goes to the left wing half wall where it's going to be picked up by the Blue Jackets. They'll send it around to the near corner. Kearney's pass. Tipped at center, but then Rewerts got it, Claire Rewerts, and sends it down near the left corner of the Lightning zone with 4:58 to go in our first period. Polstad got a penalty coming up on Kearney. It's going to be a hook. So first power play of the game coming up, and it's going to go to the Lightning. Time of this penalty be 12:08.
2-minute minor for hooking. Kearney for hooking. Captain of hooking, 12 Lopez.
We'll have a face-off down to the left of Lily Hess. On a penalty kill this year, the Blue Jackets are fantastic. 90.9%. They've given up one power play goal and 11 penalty kills. Meanwhile, the power play for Northern Lakes, not bad. 33.3%. They have 6 out of 18 power play opportunities. Blue Jackets down the ice. And back to pick it up is going to be Fogarty. She'll circle her net. She's going to send it out to center ice. And that's going to roll all the way into the Blue Jackets zone, or it'll be grabbed by Annika Lundell. She'll tie it up along the end boards near the right corner. Blue Jackets come away with it and cleared down the ice once again by Allie Buzzy. Minute 27 to go in the power play for Northern Lakes. They trail 1-0 to the Blue Jackets. We have 4:12 to go in our first period. And the puck. Julia Girardi got it near the left point in the Lightning zone and just sent it deep. Again, a bouncing puck comes out to center. Girardi had it, poked off her stick by Brunkhorst. There's Brunkhorst at center. They get it to the Blue Jacket line. Loose puck grabbed by Fogarty. Left circle. Fogarty circles the net. Fogarty looking. Gets it up to the right circle. Brunkhorst shot. That's knocked down. Fogarty with the puck in behind the Blue Jacket net. Ridden off the play by Maddie Rewerts. And the Blue Jackets get it out to neutral ice. Loose puck grabbed by Buzzy. She's across. She'll take the shot from near the top of the left circle. Easy save for Stevens, but it burns up more of that power play. 30 seconds left in the Northern Lakes power play. Across on the right wing, Saxarud into the right corner of the Blue Jacket zone. She'll spin. She loses an edge, falls down. Battling with Polstead. Gutzman's there. Gutzman with the puck. Gutzman along the end boards. Sets it up for Kozlowski. Up high. And a shot off the stick of Hebert is deflected into the left corner of the Blue Jacket zone. At the half wall on the left side with the puck is Allridge. Allridge, left circle, shot, blocked in front, and a good penalty kill by the Blue Jackets. 2:48 to go, first period. Blue Jackets lead 1-0. Long pass. They tried to work it ahead to Megan Buzzy, who was tied up in her skates. Blue Jackets will break it out. Maddie Rewerts. Annika Lundell to Maddie Rewerts. A shot from the left circle and another save by the goaltender. Oh, and that puck is sitting right there on the line. And nobody could get to it. And finally the Lightning got to it and cleared it away, one of the defensemen. Oh, boy, do we have an opportunity there. That puck was just sitting on the line inside the left post. So with 2:15 to go, that was an icing, so we'll bring it back and face off to the right of the goaltender Stevens for the Northern Lakes Lightning. Shots are 12-2 in favor of the Blue Jackets. Tied up in the circle. Blue Jackets come away with it. They'll get it out near the blue line. Shot put on from Annika Lundell. Is blocked and trickles into the right corner. Now a battle along the end boards and behind the Lightning net. Lightning come away with it. They get it to the half wall. Carlson with the puck now. Carlson for the Blue Jackets. Ridden off the play behind the net. Peterson for the Lightning. Can't clear it. Bobin with the puck at the half wall on the left side. Comes out to the blue line. And Annika Lundell's shot sails wide. Carlson left circle. Now in the left corner and carrying it around, trying to get it to the right side. She had some help there from Allie Buzzy, but the Lightning finally come away with it with 1:30 to go here in our first period. A tenacious forecheck by the Blue Jackets right now. There's Allie Buzzy. She's going to cut in from the right wing board. She'll spin around right circle. Centers it to Girardi. High slot shot. Right pad save by Stevens. Puck in the left corner of the Lightning zone. Minute 12 to go in our first period. Remains 1-0. Lemure for the Lightning. Had it poked off for his stick. Goes into the right corner. Julia Girardi's battling for it. So is Buzzy. And the Lightning come away with it. Just under a minute to go here in our first period. They get it out to neutral ice. Holstead carries it across. Her shot from the left point sails wide. Allie Buzzy picks it up. Gets it back to Julia Girardi. Her shot top of the right circle goes wide. Bolstad back to the left point. Wrist shot. Deflects through traffic. The rebound opportunity for Girardi. And a huge save by Stevens. Girardi was breaking in on the backside from the right to get that rebound. And Stevens was able to cover it up before damage was done. 40 seconds left to go in our first period. Coming up between periods, obviously we'll review our stats from the first period. Also try to check in on some more of these scores. A lot of early games being played today. That's deflected up and out of play on the clearing attempt. We'll have another face-off coming up to the left of Stevens, the goaltender for the Lightning. Oh, they're going to actually bring it out to neutral ice. Must have been deflected by a Blue Jacket player. Saxarud with it. Her shot from the right circle is blocked by Monroe Reberts. Goes into the right corner of the Blue Jacket zone. 12 seconds left to go in the period. From the corner, setting it up, but it's knocked away. That shot's knocked down. Backhand put on though by Gutzman. And a save by Hess. Well, that'll be it for period number one. As the Blue Jackets hold on for a 1-0 lead. And hopefully the Blue Jackets can put more in the back of the net because they've pretty much dominated play here. But Northern Lakes, they have not given up. They've actually been giving it a go, and they've had some opportunities, and Hess has had to make some decent stops. But after one period of play here at the historic Hibbing Memorial Arena, our score. It is Hibbing Chisholm 1, Northern Lakes Lightning 0. First intermission's coming up. You're listening to Blue Jacket Hockey on KQ North 106.3 WMFG. And one period of play is in the books here from the historic Hibbing Memorial Arena. Blue Jackets with the lead, 1-0. They jumped on board real quick at the 140 mark as Claire Rewerts found the back of the net. That's her second of the year. The lone assist went to Dorothy Kearney. And that's the only scoring in our first period. Shots on goal in that first period, 15-3 in favor of the Blue Jackets. 14 saves for Stevens. In that period, 3 for Lily Hess. And the Blue Jackets, like I said, lead 1-0. One penalty in that period as Kearney went off for a hook, but it was a good-looking power play. And the Blue Jackets, or a penalty kill, I should say, and the Blue Jackets now have allowed 1 power play goal in 12 penalty kills. So that's in excess now of 91% on a penalty kill. That's fantastic. We'd like to be able to maintain that all year long. See if we can pull up some scores here real quick for you. We'll start over on the girls' side of things and see if maybe we can See if Proctor scores in there with Edina as of yet. Nope, they're not going to put it in there from Bramer. It's a 5-4 overtime final. Peace River Falls over Orono. Again, this is girls hockey. Rochester Ruards not going away. They had to lead against a very good Breck squad, but now they trail 4-3. Wilmer all over Wyndham, 7-0. And it's Crookston and Delano knotted up at 1 apiece. Let's go to the boys' side of things on the sheet of ice today. Still in progress up in the Ely Ice Arena, but it's Kitson Central 7-1 over Ely. Red Wing and Duluth Enfield, no score from the Heritage Sports Center in Duluth. St. Paul Academy still leads Bloomington Kennedy 1-0. And it looks like that's about all the scores we got going at the moment. And I just refreshed, and now St. Paul Academy has a lead 4-2 over Bloomington Kennedy. East Grand Forks against Delano in Delano. They lead Delano 4-1. East Ridge and Apple Valley knotted up at 1 apiece. And just getting underway in about less than a half hour. It should be a great game over at the IRA Civic Center in Grand Rapids. It's going to be Benilde St. Margaret's versus Grand Rapids. So those are kind of the scores that we're caught up to date on. And if you're a Gopher football fan, well, looks like if you go by the score, looks like they tried to give it away, but they did get the victory in Illinois today against Northwestern, 38-22. So the Gophers are now 10-1 with one game remaining, and that's against the Wisconsin Badgers. Girls basketball again open up the season with a win in Greenway on Tuesday. They have a week off, and then they'll head to Grand Rapids in a big section matchup, and that'll be next Tuesday. Like I said, boys basketball, they don't play till next Friday. They're going to play a couple games down in Red Wing, and they'll play Hastings on Friday. Your football finals are set for state championships next week. And in 9-man, it's Hancock against Mountain Lake area. Class A, it'll be Bold against Blooming Prairie. In AA, Minneapolis North against Caledonia. Caledonia has a huge, I think it's like 67 or 68 game win streak, which is the second longest ever in high school football in the state of Minnesota. That should be an interesting matchup. Class 3A, it's going to be Dassel Cokato against Piers. In 4A, SMB will take on Rocori. In Class 5A, it's Chaska, St. Thomas Academy. And then in the big schools, in 6A, it's Lakeville North against Champlain Port. Wilder in Boston later tonight, looking to pick up more points. Phoenix is taking on the Timberwolves down at Target Center. That game will get underway today at 4 o'clock. So a lot of matinee stuff going on today, which is nothing wrong with that. It's beautiful out. People, I think, would rather be outdoors, right? All right, we'll take another quick break. Come back with more, but after one period of play here from the historic Hibbing Memorial Arena, our score is 1-0 Bluejackets, courtesy of Claire Rewert's second goal here. You're listening to Blue Jacket Hockey right here on KQ North 106.3 WMFG. And both squads are back out on the ice. And we'll get our second period underway here momentarily. Blue Jackets with a 1-0 lead. In the second period, the Blue Jackets have been outscored this year 6-5. And Northern Lakes have outscored their opponents 7-4. Hopefully the Blue Jackets can come out and get a couple quick ones and build themselves a little bit of a cushion. Blue Jackets will be moving left to right this period. It'll be Girardi centering Buzzy. Along with Dury back on D. It'll be Annika Lundell and Maddie Rewerts. And just like that, we got icing on the Lightning. Lightning have won a lot of draws here today. Just on their way, second period, 16:52 to go, 1-0 Blue Jackets. Face off to the left to Stevens coming up. Girardi will take the draw with Bolter. There's a quick discussion amongst the referees. It'll be Lemur and Brunkhorst on D for the Lightning. Bolter, Saxerud, and Kozlowski up front. Now there's a discussion, and they're going to bring it back out. Apparently it wasn't icing, so we're going to have a face-off at center. Face-off this time won by the Blue Jackets. Tipped in by Buzzy. Buzzy down the right side. Tried to center it. That's cleared away by Lemur. Cross-ice pass. Picked up in the left circle by Girardi. She'll get it back to the left point. Maddie Reavers. There's a wrist shot. Knocked down in front. And then reaching out to freeze it is the goaltender Stevens. 16:32 to go. Period 2. Blue Jackets up 1-0 on the Claire Reavers goal. Faceoff's going to be to the right of Stevens. Comes toward her. She'll just direct it in behind the net with her stick. Loose puck grabbed by Ulrich. Ulrich tried to clear it out. Couldn't do it. Annika Lundell kept it alive right point. Hebert in behind the Lightning net. Circles and now tries to get it out of her own zone. Unable to do so. There's a centering pass. Rolls off the stick of Emma Lundell. Bouncing puck. Jumps over Kearney's stick. Loose in the right circle. Picked up now by Emma Lundell. She comes off the boards, loses the puck. Kept alive momentarily by Annika Lundell, but back the other way. Here's Hebert to the blue line. Hebert sends it in deep in the Blue Jacket zone. Puck's picked up by Fogarty. Fogarty out near the right point. She lost it, but her teammate's right there to keep it alive. Ulrich now. Gutzman tries to get to it. Gutzman along the end boards. Blue Jacket's own centering path. And a shot put on from the bottom of the right circle by Fogarty. Not much on it. And a glove saved by Hess. 15:36 to go, period 2. It remains 1-0 Blue Jackets. Face-off coming to the left of Hess. Emma Lundell will take that draw with Bolter. That's actually Carlson on the draw. And it's tied up in the circle, pushed out to the right point. In the high slot. Puck's loose left circle. Shot put on from the left circle by Kozlowski. Got through traffic and a save by Hess. Left point. Wrist shot deflected in front by Kozlowski and another save by Hess. Blue Jackets push it out to neutral ice. They'll send it in deep. 15:13 to go. Period 2 remains 1-0. Carlson with the puck. Her shot from the right circle is deflected. Goes up over into the left corner. Along the end boards. They'll try to work it back out high. And bouncing puck just jumps by everybody, making Buzzy battling along the end boards and behind the net. Coming in to help out, Girardi. Girardi tried to work at the Bovin in the right circle, but it's intercepted by Kozlowski, and she'll get it out to neutral. And it's sent deep by the Blue Jackets, Abigail Sullivan. Line change coming up for the Blue Jackets with 14.5 to go, second period. It remains 1-0. Here's Hebert circling her own net for the Lightning. Hebert stick handles the center, poked off her stick, rolls to the Blue Jacket blue line, but she's able to whack it down into the Blue Jacket zone. Polstad picks it up behind the Blue Jacket net. Then it's taken away in the right corner. Centering pass is knocked away. Quickly the other way, here comes Dury down the left side. Dury across. Dury shot, glove save, held on by Stevens. 14:04 to go, period 2, 1-0 Blue Jackets. Shot 16-5 in favor of the Blue Jackets. Face off to the right of Stevens. Knocked in behind the net. Now Buzzy tried to take it away. It's Lemur with it. Lemur avoids a Dury check. Tried to work it ahead to Fogarty. Unable to clear. Now comes out to neutral, but the Blue Jackets have it. Carried across by Buzzy. Poked out for a stick. Dury, a slapper from the right circle. Bouncing puck. And another save by Katie Stevens, the goaltender. Interestingly enough, on the roster and at the MSHSL website, and I even went to MNGirlsHockeyHub.com, nowhere on the Northern Lakes do they have their grades. You don't know if they're seniors, juniors, or what, because they didn't put the grades on there. I just found that to be odd. I've never seen that before. Play continues. Centering pass. Andy Rewert's a goal. That was tipped in front. It might have went off the stick of Lemieux, but either way, Matty Rewert's is going to get a goal from the right point. Blue Jackets now 2-0. 3:36 is the time of this goal. And for Maddie Rewert, that may be her first of the year. Let's take a look. And it is. First goal of the year for Maddie. Blue Jackets up 2-0. Push back out to center. Aldridge had it momentarily. Comes to the Blue Jacket blue line. Blue Jackets will come away with it. Here's Annika Lundell. She'll cross on the right wing.
Number 6, Maddie Rewert. She's assisted by number 18, Emma Lundell, and number 22, Dorothy Kearney. Rewert from Lundell and Kearney. Time to go.
Well, there you go. We had a couple helpers on that one. Maddie Rewert's her first of the year. Emma Lundell and Kearney on the assist. 2 points on the afternoon for Dorothy Kearney here today. Puck rolls to the left circle in the Lightning zone. Back to pick it up. It's going to be Bolter. She'll circle her net. Her pass was behind her teammate Trott. And it's an icing. 12:32 to go, period 2. Blue Jackets now lead 2-0. You're listening to Blue Jacket Hockey right here on 106.3 WMFG Hibbing, a service of Midwest Communications. Face off to the left of Stevens. Carlson on the draw. And coming away with it, it's going to be Gutzman. Unable to clear it, though. Kept alive at the right point by the Blue Jackets, Annika Lundell. Lundell pinched down near the right wing half wall. Now the puck's going to be centered in front. Backhand by Carlson. That was a nice centering pass from the right corner by Megan Buzzy, and Carlson had a chance, but the goaltender Stevens reached down to freeze it. Face off to the left of Stevens with 12:12 to go here in period 2, and it's a 2-0 Blue Jacket lead. Allie Buzzy gets tripped up, penalty coming up. That's going to be called on Armstrong, and the Blue Jackets will go on there for his power play of the afternoon as well. Armstrong goes off for the trip. Took him at 4:51. Blue Jackets on the power play this year, 25%, 3 of 12. Penalty kill for Northern Lakes, not so good, 61.5%. There's a shot and tip right in front and a goal, I believe. Either Emma Lundell's going to get that goal or it was tipped in by Girardi, but it's looking like it's going to be Emma Lundell on the power play goal. Blue Jackets are up 3-0. .458 time of the goal. Took the Blue Jackets all 7 seconds on that power play to score. For Emma Lundell, if she gets credited for that power play goal, that'll be her second of the year. Blue Jackets bringing out of their own zone. Bovin at the blue line had it knocked off her stick by Hebert. We'll get scoring here in just a moment. Play continues in the Northern Lakes end. Sent deep by Sullivan. Megan Buzzy.
Scoring the power play goal for your Blue Jackets, number 18, Emma Lundell. She was assisted by number 22, Dorothy Kearney, and number 20, Allie Buzzy. Lundell from Kearney and Buzzy, a power play goal.
So it was Emma Lundell, so she picked up her second goal of the year. Dorothy Kearney now 3 helpers. There's a shot that just rolls in and reaching down to freeze it is Hess. A 3-point afternoon now for Dorothy Kearney. Emma Lundell with a couple of points as well. Faceoff's going to be to the right of Lily Hess with 11:08 to go in our second period. It's a 3-0 Blue Jacket lead. Blue Jackets battling in their own zone near the left wing half wall. Trying to dig it loose. Unable to do so is Emma Lundell. It's going to be cleared around by Annika Lundell to the far boards. Kearney can't bring it out of her zone. Emma Lundell picks up the loose puck, circles the Blue Jacket net, works it up on the far side to Claire Reward. She's tied up at the left wing half wall. Blue Jackets struggling to get it out of their zone at the moment. Gutzman kept it alive. Gutzman has it, half wall left side, gets to the left circle, her shot. Goes off the stick of Annika Lundell and goes wide. Right point, Gutzman just tried to send it deep, unable to do so. Blue Jackets cleared out. Claire Reward's going to chase that rolling puck and picks it up near the right corner of the Lightning zone. Battle along the boards, now out near the right wing half wall. Clearing attempt, Annika kept it alive momentarily, but then it was poked away by Saxaroo. Emma Lundell carries it in, sets it up. Kearney a shot, saved by the goaltender, and a point-blank shot off the rebound by Emma Lundell, and another huge save by Stevens. Shots now 21-6. Icing coming up as it's cleared down the ice. Blue Jackets have a distinct shot advantage here, and they lead 3-0. Got 9:43 to go in our second period. Face off to the left of Stevens once again. And it's going to be cleared away by Hebert. At the left wing half wall, Monroe Reward's trying to keep it in the zone. She does. She'll send it deep. Hebert will pick it up along the end boards near the left corner. She'll send it around to the near side. Kozlowski. Centering pass is tipped down the ice by Bolter, and it's a foot race, and it's an icing. 9:21 to go. Period number 2. 3-zip Blue Jackets. Face-off going to be to the left of the goaltender. Stevens once again. Girardi on the draw. Comes out near the right point, sent deep by Maddie Rewerts. Dury picked it up behind the net, jumped off first, extending pass right through the crease, comes to the half wall on the right side. Giving chase, Ali Buzzy, Hebert, circles on her own net. Hebert to center. Hebert to the blue line. To the left circle, shot, saved by Hess. Maddie Rewerts picks up the puck along the end boards. Banks it off the left wing boards out to neutral ice. Now it's knocked in by Buzzy. Ali Buzzy will pick it up. Centering pass. Dury was there in front, just couldn't connect. Back the other way with 8:35 to go, period 2. Blue Jackets lead 3-zip. Line change for the Lightning as it's dumped into the Blue Jackets zone. Out near the right point. Wrist shot knocked down in front. Bouncing puck. And a backhand from Kozlowski from point-blank range. And another save by Hess. She's had to make some tough saves here, even though she's only seen, 6, 8 shots, something like that. Got a penalty coming up. And it's going to be on the Blue Jackets, Ali Buzzy. Didn't see the indication. Might have been a hold or interference, but Ali Buzzy's going on. It's a hold. Power play number 2 coming up here for Northern Lakes. They didn't look very good in the first one. 8:50 is going to be the time of this penalty. Blue Jackets control the puck and clear down the ice by Maddie Rewerts. Along the end boards, Emma Lundell had it, just tying it up in the Northern Lakes zone. Now Northern Lakes comes away with it. They try to get the pass out to neutral, and Kearney has it. Kearney with the puck, right circle. Shot's a little high. Emma Lundell picks it up near the left wing half wall. She'll spin. She's looking, and she's just going to bring it back out to neutral ice. Emma Lundell, cross ice pass on the left side to Maddie Rewerts. Rewerts at center, sends it back deep. Minute 14 to go in this power play for the Lightning. They trail 3-0 with 7:18 to go in period number 2. Cross is Fogarty, sets it up for Gutzman. Gutzman, high slot. Gutzman goes in, gets a shot up, rebounds loose, and it just trickles away. That was their best scoring opportunity right there on this power play. Gutzman sends it over to the right circle. Shot put on and another save and a rebound left out. But the Blue Jackets are just getting enough sticks on it to knock it away before damage is done. Left corner, thrown towards the net by Allridge. Allridge had it taken away, and the Blue Jackets fire it down the ice. 33 seconds to go in the power play. Blue Jackets lead 3-0 here with 6:37 to go, period 2. Gutzman, the center. She'll get it to the Blue Jacket blue line. Trying to connect, unable to do so with Kozlowski. Gutzman with the puck. Sends it over into the skates of Saxaroo. It's going to roll into the right corner. And Girardi tried to clear, unable to do so. Pinching down with Zaber to keep it alive. That'll rattle around to the near side. Now out to the left point. Gutzman couldn't hold his own. And another very good penalty kill for the Blue Jackets here this afternoon. We have 6:03 to go in period 2. Blue Jackets lead 3-0. Puck rolls out to neutral. It's going to be just sent in deep by the Blue Jackets' Megan Buzzy. Again, bouncing puck, knocked over near the left corner. Kearney gives chase with Allridge. Kearney has the puck to Buzzy behind the net. Buzzy's centering pass is deflected to the right wing half wall. Polstad will send it down to the right corner to Buzzy. Back to Polstad, right point, top of the right circle. Shot knocked down in front by a defenseman. That'll roll into the right corner, where that puck's grabbed by Hebert. Hebert hanks it off the end board, sends it around to the far side at the left wing half wall. Blue Jackets keep it alive. Monroe Weaverts tried to get the shot off. That came on a deflection right to the left circle to Kearney, who got the shot off, and another save by Stevens. In the right corner, now to the right circle. Buzzy a shot. Loose puck in front, banging away at it, and unable to send it home for the Blue Jackets with Annika Lundell. And we got another penalty coming up on the Blue Jackets for a check. And power play number 3 is coming up. This will be Allie Buzzy, her second trip to the box here in this period. Third penalty overall for the Blue Jackets. This will come at 11:58. Well, so far the Blue Jackets will look very good on their 2 penalty kills, and they're going to have to do it again. Here's a face-off to the left to Hess with 5:02 to go in their second period. They'll set it up. Kozlowski. Here's Kozlowski back to the right point to Hebert. Hebert with the puck. Back to Kozlowski. Rolls off her stick into the right corner. Maddie Rewerts battling for the puck. It's along the end boards. Rewerts comes away with it. There's Rewerts. She'll just fire it out the center. It was knocked down by Lemieux and then sent down the ice. We've got a penalty coming up. And there's going to be another checking penalty, and this time it's going to be on who? Lemieux? And it is Lemieux. And this will come at 12:29. So we'll have a little 4-on-4 hockey, and then the Blue Jackets will have about a 31-second power play shot from the right circle by Maddie Rewerts and a glove save by Stevens. Face off once again to the left of Stevens. That was won so cleanly by Emma Lundell. It's going to roll all the way back into the Blue Jacket zone. Picked up by Monroe Rewerts. Gets it to Claire Rewerts. To Emma Lundell at center. Emma Lundell across to the left circle. She'll circle in behind the net, looking for some help from her teammates. Gets it back out to Maddie Rewerts up high. That wrist shot's knocked down in front by Hebert and sent down the ice for an icing with 4:03 to go. Here, period number 2. It is a 3-0 Jacket lead. 4-on-4 hockey for another minute and 1 second. Face off to the left. Stevens again. Won by Lundell. Shot put on. Right off the face-off by Maddie Rewerts and the glove saved by Stevens. Shots now 24-10 in favor of the Blue Jackets as they lead 3-0. 3:59 to go here in period 2. Doug Dietrich here. Glad to have you along. Face-off controlled by Northern Lakes. Abear with it. Poked off her stick in between the circles. Abear sends it over near the right point. Maddie Rewerts with it. She'll throw it towards the net. Save. Big rebound. Loose puck gathered in by Allridge for the Lightning. She'll get it to center, and it's sent right back in by Monroe Rewerts. Abear picks it up along the end boards. Now circles, and she's being chased by Emma Lundell. Abear regains control. Cross ice. Right wing pass. Carried into the zone, and that's pushed away. Shots blocked in front. There's another shot that's blocked. Abear's shot. Now the other way. Here comes Girardi. Girardi to Emma Lundell. Emma Lundell, high slot shot. Oh, and a save, and it hit the pipe after the pad save. 3 seconds to go, and the Blue Jackets will have a short power play, and we do now for 31 seconds. Power play number 2 for the Blue Jackets. 2:55 to go in period number 2. 3-0 Blue Jackets. 22 seconds to go in the power play for the Blue Jackets. Buzzy to Carlson. Carlson gets a shot off. Puck's loose, bouncing around in front, and then finally Stevens found it and put the glove on it to freeze it. Still 12 seconds to go in that Blue Jacket power play. Face-off will be to the left of Stevens. 2:43 to go, period 2. Blue Jackets up 3-0. Buzzy gets it back. Maddie Rewerts left point. Wrist shot. Knocked down in front. Julia Girardi battles for that loose puck near the left wing half wall. And it's going to be golfed down the ice and right on net. And we're back to 5-on-5 hockey now with 2:25 to go in period 2. Blue Jackets up 3-0. With the puck, Brunkhorst gets it to the Blue Jacket blue line. It's about as far as she's getting. Back to pick it up is Gutzman. Turned over at the blue line. Kearney brings it in. Kearney's got some help. Centering pass. Gutzman has it. Knocked away. Into the right corner. Buzzy with it. Throws it back up high. Here's Maddie Reward. Pushes it towards the net. Puck loose. Left circle. Carlson's shot. Knocked down in front by the defenseman. And Northern Lakes will have the puck. Kozlowski will circle her own net for the Lightning. Tries to clear it out. Just trickles out past the left point. Emma Lundell picks it back up at center. Her pass doesn't connect. It's going to go all the way down in for an icing, or they're going to wash it. Brunkhorst battles along the end boards with Allie, Buzzy, and others. Lightning just managed to get it out. Folstead back to pick it up. Dumped into the Blue Jacket zone as Folstead tried to send it back out. Folstead will pick it up with 1:18 to go. Here in period 2, Carlson with the puck. Works it up ahead on the right wing to Megan Buzzy. Megan Buzzy, her shot's blocked by Abear. Abear and Buzzy battle along the end boards. We have 1:04 to go in our second period. Bovin tried to center it. And here come Northern Lakes the other way. Saxrud, centering pass. Breaking in on the right side was Bolter, and they couldn't connect. Folstead tried to clear, and it went right to her teammate. Emma Lundell will pick up the loose puck in the right corner of the Lightning zone. A centering pass. Puck's loose in front. Still loose in front. Left circle coming in, getting the shot off, but it was blocked with Claire Rewerts. Now Folstead shot's blocked, this time by Saxarud. They'll race out to neutralize for that puck with 23 seconds to go in the period. Over skating it was Claire Rewerts. Kolstad's there. Folstead gets knocked down at her own blue line, and it's sent deep by the Lightning with 12 seconds to go. They'll work it ahead to Claire Rewerts along the right wing. She'll get it out to center ice. She's ridden off the play by Gutzman. Loose puck picked up by the Blue Jackets, Annika Lundell. And there you go, period 2 is in the books. Well, the Blue Jackets do extend their lead. But I tell you what, the Lightning played much better in that second period than they did in the first period against the Blue Jackets. But overall, you got to like the performance that you've seen by the Blue Jackets here this afternoon. After 2 periods of play from the historic Hibbing Memorial Arena, our score is Hibbing Chisholm 3, Northern Lakes nothing. You're listening to Blue Jacket Hockey on 106.3 WMFG. Here's a play here from the historic Hibbing Memorial Arena. Blue Jackets have the lead 3-0. In the second period, it'll be Maddie Rewerts banging home her first goal of the year at 3:36. Emma Lundell and Dorothy Kearney on the assist made it 2-0. And then a power play goal by Emma Lundell. There's Allie Buzzy and Dorothy Kearney on the assist on that power play goal. And for Emma Lundell, that's her second goal of the year. And ironically enough, that power play goal came 7 seconds after Armstrong went into the box for a trip. Shots in the second period, Blue Jackets had 15. They now have a 2-period total of 30. 8 in that second period for Northern Lakes. They have a 2-period total of 11. Hess had 8 saves in that period. She has 11 through 2 periods. Stevens had 13. She has 27 saves through 2 periods. Blue Jackets 1 for 2 on the power play. And Northern Lakes 0 for 3. Blue Jackets now pick up 2 more penalties in that period. They now have 3 for 6 minutes through 2 periods. And Northern Lakes picked up 2 penalties in that period as well. They have 2 penalties through 2 periods for a total of 4 minutes. So overall, so good. Blue Jackets 17 minutes away from hopefully ending their 4-game losing streak and getting back into the win column here early on in this season. Take a quick break. We'll come back and we'll try to catch up on more scores and see who's doing what. Some more of them should finally start to be posted as we're after 3 o'clock in the afternoon now, so we'll see what we can find out for you. But after 2 periods of play from the historic Hibbing Memorial Arena, it's Hibbing Chisholm 3, Northern Lakes nothing, and you're listening to Blue Jacket Hockey on KQ North 106.3 WMFG. And welcome back, everyone. Both squads are out on the ice. We're about ready to get our 3rd period underway. Blue Jackets with the lead 3-0. See if they can hold on and get the victory here. Number 2 on the air. Doug Dietrich, glad to have you along. Thanks for sharing part of your Saturday with me. Back out there is going to be Girardi, center in Buzzy and Dury. And meanwhile, Bolter, Sankterud, Kozlowski up front for the Lightning. Buzzy pushes it into the Lightning zone. However, near the left wing half wall, Dury battles in the left corner. Battling with Lemieux. Now Buzzy working on Kozlowski. Puck loose, right circle. That's cleared away by the Lightning. Cross-ice left wing pass, connects into the zone. Kozlowski with the puck. Kozlowski for Northern Lakes, circles the Blue Jacket net. She's battling with Annika Lundell. Now Julia Girardi has it, banks it off the end boards. Out near the left wing half wall. They tried to get it back to the left point, but it jumped over Brunkhorst's stick, and it's going to go all the way back down in the Northern Lakes zone. Just underway, 3rd period. 16:09 to go. There's a shot knocked down in front on a wrister from the top of the left circle by Maddie Rewerts. Looked like Kearney got a piece of that to knock it down, but it went wide. Lightning pick it up. They'll circle the net. Trying to work it up ahead to Fogarty and alongside the near boards at the left wing half wall. Emma Lundell. Now Kearney with it. Here's Kearney. Checked up on the play by Lemieux. Judson picks it up right corner for Northern Lakes. Still trying to clear. Pinching down to keep it alive from the right point was Monroe Rewerts. Sent deep. Blue Jackets will finish up a line change here with 15 and a half to go. Kearney will gather it up along the end boards. Left circle, comes out to the left point. Polstad wrist shot. Ooh, that got through and a save. And trying to get the rebound was Carlson, but she was tied up and unable to get it as Brunkhorst had her tied up well. Play continues in the Northern Lakes zone out near the right wing half wall. Gutzman with it. Taking a whack at it was Megan Buzzy, but now they connect out to center. It's Fogarty. Fogarty across the line. Shot. Hess save. Fogarty in the right corner. Gets pushed off the play by Fulstad. As the Lightning completed the line change. Now they'll go get their two defensemen. As it's pinned deep in the Blue Jackets' own centering pass. Comes out to the left circle. Megan Buzzy had it. She tried to clear it. That's knocked down. Now banked off the end boards. And here's Fulstad. Tried to work it ahead to Bovin. That's going to go down the ice. No icing. Blue do a line change here. 14:24 to go. Blue Jackets with the lead, 3-0. Circling in her own end is Hebert. Hebert being chased all over the place by Girardi. Out to center to Bolter. Bolter turns it over. Jackets have it. Maddie Reward sends it to center. That's intercepted. And carried in by Allridge. Allridge in between the circles. There's a backhand by Gutzman from the left circle. We got a penalty coming up. It's going to be on the Blue Jackets. It's going to be on Maddie Rewards. Could be a variety of calls on this. Could be a rough. Could be a cross-check. Power play number 4 coming up. Cross-check it is. Maddie Rewards goes off.
On a penalty to Blue Jackets, number 6, Maddie Rewards.
Come at the 3-minute mark.
2-minute minor for cross-checking. Rewards for cross-checking. Time to penalty, 3 minutes.
Face off to the left to Hess. To the right point to Hebert. Hebert goes towards center of the ice. Gets a shot off, saved by Hess. Left corner, Lemieux. Lemieux throws it towards the net. Another save, and then reaching down is Hess to freeze it. Minute 46 to go in that power play for the Lightning. Faceoff's going to be to the right of Hess. And it's controlled once again by the Lightning. Allridge circles the Blue Jacket net. Her pass is knocked down by Fulstad. Fulstad picks up the loose puck. She tried to clear it, can't. That hit the skate of Kozlowski. With the puck, they try to get it to Kozlowski, who's in the slot, unable to do so. Blue Jackets can't clear. Bouncing puck and finally pushed out all the way down to the blue line of Northern Lakes with 1:15 to go in the power play for the Lightning. Here's a shot from the right circle by Lemieux. Blocker saved by Hess. Cleared back out to neutral. Back to pick it up will be Hebert. Hebert at her own blue line, being harassed by Girardi. Cross-ice pass sets it up for Saxrud. Here's Saxrud. Shot from the right circle is saved. And unable to clear. Shot from the blue line's knocked down by Ali Buzzy. With the puck, though, is Bolter. Bolter into the right corner. Still 43 seconds to go in the power play. Centering pass, and it's knocked down by Emma Lundell and cleared down the ice. Blue Jackets will switch up at least Emma Lundell for Megan Buzzy with 28 seconds to go in that power play. Meanwhile, the Lightning having a hard time getting out of their own zone. They finally do. Cross-ice left wing pass to Bolter. That'll be pushed in deep into the Blue Jacket zone. Polstad picks it up, and Polstad gets it out to center. It was knocked down at the blue line by Fogarty, but she couldn't hold his own. 8 seconds to go in the power play. Kozlowski ridden off the play by Megan Buzzy, and that's out to center. Kearney didn't know where it is, but it's going to be picked up by Ali Buzzy. Here's Ali Buzzy. Cuts in, gets in front, gets a shot off, and it just goes wide as it started to roll off her stick. Maddie Rewards sends it down, and Megan Buzzy tipped it, hits the side of the net. Megan Buzzy into the right corner. They'll try to work it up to Ali Buzzy, who was in the right circle, unable to connect. 11:40 to go here in the contest. Blue Jackets lead 3-0. Kozlowski's got a spin in her own end. Her pass was broken up by Ali Buzzy. Now Buzzy's got it. She's coming in on her breakaway. She goes in and it rolls off her stick. Oh my goodness, she tried to make a move and it rolled off her stick and rolled slowly right into Stevens, who made the save. Looked like she was going to cut to her right, and the puck rolled off her stick. 11:25 to go. Face off to the left of the goaltender, Stevens. Blue Jackets up 3-0. Shots 33-16 in favor of the Blue Jackets. We're short a player. Now Northern Lakes has a full complement as Armstrong comes in off the bench. Loose puck out near the blue line. Bobin had it momentarily. Bobin pokes it off. Goes into the boards near the left wing half wall. Gutzman picks it up. Gutzman stops along the end boards now to the left corner. Try to work it up to the near side. Comes to Monroe Weaver. She whiffs on it from the left point, but then pokes it away. Bobin picks it up. Her shot top of the left circle is saved by the goaltender as it rolled up Stevens' leg there for a second. I thought it was going to roll up her leg and go into net. Maddie Rebert's shot from the right point's blocked. Pass knocked down in between the circles by the Lightning. They'll come to the blue line. Monroe Reberts threw it towards the net. Now it's going to roll out to neutral. Picked up by Maddie Reberts. She'll circle in her own zone. Monroe Reberts lost an edge, gets back up, gathers the puck in. Works the puck ahead to Girardi. Buzzy at the blue line, had it poked off for a stick. Push to the Blue Jacket blue line. Near in front of the Blue Jacket bench. Dury had it momentarily, knocked off her stick. Now Girardi with the puck at center. Stick handles by one. Gets a shot off from the blue line and another easy save for Stevens, and she'll hold on. 10:07 to go. Blue Jackets with the lead, 3-0. Doug Dietrich here, glad to have you along on a beautiful Saturday afternoon. Face-off going to be to the left of Stevens. Blue Jackets up 3-0, 10:05 to go in the game. Blue Jackets control the puck. Claire Rewerts has a goal here this afternoon. She'll battle along the boards on the right wing. Taken away by Emma Lundell. Emma Lundell. Ooh, she got taken out of the play. I thought maybe they could have called a penalty on that. Bouncing puck. Kearney's going to send it right through the crease. That's going to come to the right corner. Back out to the blue line. Polstad throws it towards the net. It's blocked. Loose puck picked up by Kearney. Going to leave it at the right point for Annika Lundell. Shot got through traffic and another save by the goaltender Stevens. Out to center the other way. It's Saxerud. Her shot's knocked down by Polstad. Polstad gets taken out of the play by Fogarty, but here come the Blue Jackets the other way. Bobin, her pass. Tried to get it up to Emma Lundell. Didn't connect. And Northern Lakes throws it back to the Blue Jacket blue line. Megan Buzzy picks it up. Left wing pass to Bobin. Left circle. Bobin, a shot. Save. Rebounds there. Megan Buzzy took a push at it. It was another save. Now the puck's to the left of the goaltender, and she has no paddle in her hand, but reached down to freeze the puck. 9:02 to go in the game. Blue Jackets up 3-0. Shots 39-16 in favor of the Blue Jackets. Face off to the left of Stevens, controlled by the Blue Jackets. Thrown towards the net, Maddie Reberts, and sliding way out to her left is the goaltender, Stevens, to freeze it once again with the glove. So we'll just repeat. Face off to the left of Katie Stevens. That's knocked to the far wall. Loose puck's grabbed by Armstrong. Or no, that's Hebert. Hebert will stick handle it out. Nope, she turned it over to Bobin at her own blue line. Gutzman banks it off the left wing boards to center. Trying to dig it loose is Armstrong. Blue Jackets come away with it. Bringing it across is Carlson. Her shot from the top of the right circle is deflected in behind the net. At the half wall on the left side. Loose puck. Dury sends it back in behind the Lightning net with 8:25 to go. And the Blue Jackets up 3-0. Now work it ahead to Lee. Lee turns it over near the left point. Dury, a slap shot. And that's deflected in behind the net. Allie Buzzy will pick it up. She'll change direction. Centering in front. Oh, and having a golden opportunity out front was Dury. Looked like it was right there. The Lightning with the puck. Long headband pass to Lee. Is going to go length of the ice, and it'll be icing with 7:54 to go. 3-0 Blue Jackets with the lead. A goal in the first period, 2 in the second. That's where we stand. Faceoff's going to be to the left of the goaltender, Katie Stevens. Emma Lundell will take the draw. She'll go up against Bolter. And the Blue Jackets win the draw. Volstad with the puck, bouncing out near the blue line, just flipped it back to the right circle. Bolter is able to get it out to neutral ice. Now it's sent back down in the Blue Jacket zone. They're going to say it was tipped, so no icing. Kearney, right wing half wall. Right on the tape to Emma Lundell. Lundell works it ahead, and Buzzy was offside. Buzzy got behind the defense at the blue line. .39-16 shots on goal. Two-line pass, so they'll come out to center. 3-0 Blue Jackets. Blue Jackets win a draw. Here's Kearney across the line, tried to set it up. Breaking down the middle was Annika Lundell. And net. Didn't see what the whistle was for, but it's coming all the way back down. I was looking at my roster here. So a face-off to the right of Hess. 7:19 to go in the game. It's tied up, and now the Blue Jackets control it. Nicely done, Emma Lundell. Long pass to center, chip by Buzzy. Buzzy's going to get by Hebert. Buzzy comes in, shot, goal! She shot it from just below the left circle. Allie Buzzy picks up a goal to make it a 4-0 game. And for Allie Buzzy, that's her fourth of the year. It's coming at 9:52. That should pretty much seal the deal, I would think, for the Blue Jackets here with just over 7 minutes to go.
Scoring a goal for your Blue Jackets, number 20, Allie Buzzy. She was assisted by number 22, Dorothy Kearney. Buzzy from Kearney.
So, Kearney picks up her fourth assist. She's had an assist on every goal for the Blue Jackets here today. 4-0 Blue Jackets, knocked down in the Blue Jacket zone. Back to pick it up, Maddie Rewerts in her own right corner. Rewerts works it up ahead, tried to get it to Bowman, unable to connect. At center with the puck is Fogarty. Fogarty to the Blue Jacket blue line, down she goes. Hebert skates it in offside. 6:17 to go in the game. Blue Jackets up 4-0. Shots now 40-16 in favor of the Blue Jackets. They're out shooting Northern Lakes 10-5 here in the third period. Girardi will take the draw with Bolter. Bolter won that draw. Sent into the Blue Jackets zone, tied up right near the left point, now sent deep. Back to pick it up, Volstad along the end board. Volstad in behind the net. Works it back over to Girardi. Girardi working up the right wing. She's taken out of the play. And Claire Rewerts unable to push it out of the zone. But now the Blue Jackets do get it to center. Bouncing puck. Dury fighting for it. Comes Girardi. Girardi across on the right side. Girardi trying to get by the defenseman Brunkhorst and unable to do so, is tipped away. Now to center, Saxarud. Saxarud in the Blue Jacket zone, throws it on net. Save, kicked all the way out to the left wing half wall by Hess. 5:33 to go in the game. Blue Jackets lead 4-0. Kept in momentarily, but now at the center, Blue Jackets got a 2-on-1 the other way. Here's Dury, comes in, shot block. Dury sets it up for Girardi, and from the slot, a nice quick shot on net. Another big save for Stevens. Wonder what grade she's in. She's actually played pretty well, despite seeing 41 shots. Gutzman in the Blue Jackets zone, circles the net. Line change complete for the Lightning. High slot shot, sails one. Battling for the puck for the Blue Jackets was Sullivan. Emma Lundell tried to work it ahead to Kearney at the Lightning blue line. Gutzman sends it right back into the Blue Jackets zone with 4:38 to go. Maddie Rewerts works it across on the right wing to Buzzy, knocked off Buzzy's stick. Now taken away by Maddie Rewerts once again. She'll race out to center, written out the play by Kozlowski. In the left corner, Kearney with the puck, centers it in front. Tried to get it to Allie Buzzy. She tried to center it even more. No one's home and went into the right corner. Shot, blocked. Bouncing puck out near the blue line, kept alive by Sullivan. Loose puck, Bobin had it momentarily in the left circle. Buzzy throws it towards the net, goes wide. Emma Lundell picks it up right wing half wall to the right point. Shot put on by Annika Lundell that's deflected and comes to the left corner. 3:45 to go. Blue Jackets with the lead, 4-0. And behind the net, giving chase is Megan Buzzy. Getting there first, I believe that is Hebert, and it is. Hebert with the puck. She'll circle. Now she'll try to stick handle it out. She'll send it out near the right point. Sent back deep by Folstead. Bouncing puck, Megan Buzzy couldn't get to it. She had a little help there with Sullivan. 3:15 to go. Dury battles for the puck. Centering pass up high to Carlson. And couldn't pull the trigger on that. It's going to roll to the right circle and cleared down the ice for an icing by Northern Lakes with 3:01 to go. 4-0 Blue Jackets. Blue Jackets going to improve to 2-4 on the year and snap that 4-game losing streak. Meanwhile, Northern Lakes will go fall to below 500 at 2-3. In the left corner, both players go down in the Lightning zone, left wing half wall, tied up. Now grabbed by Claire Reward. She has a goal. Opened the game with the goal. Could be the potential game winner. There's a shot that got through traffic from the left point by Monroe Rewards. And nice save by the goaltender once again. Stevens has been busy now. Shots 42-17 in favor of the Blue Jackets with 2.5 to go. Wrist shot from Girardi. I think just getting a piece of it with the glove was Stevens. Kept alive by Maddie Rewards at the right point, but now here come Fogarty and company. Fogarty flips it into the Blue Jackets zone. It's going to be picked up by Kearney. Banked off the end boards. Comes out to the left wing half wall in the Blue Jackets zone. To the slot. And cleared away by the Blue Jackets. Allie Buzzy's going to pick it up. Here's Allie Buzzy's going to work one-on-one with Lemur. Allie Buzzy's shot deflected, I believe. Lemur got a piece of that. Buzzy, though, got the puck back, tried to center it, and it was knocked away by Brunkhorst. In the left corner of the Lightning zone, Buzzy with the puck. Buzzy sends it around to the right side. Emma Lundell back to the point. Annika Lundell, shots deflected up and over the top of the net. Into the left corner. Now out near the blue line, and it's pushed out to neutral, where it's going to be grabbed by Bolter. Bolter denied entry, then she'll send it in deep. Minute 22 to go in the game. Blue Jackets up 4-0. Folstad. Stick handles for the Blue Jackets. She's out the center, working down the right side. She's at the blue line. Tried to get by the defense. Hebert pushed it away. Sent back in by the Blue Jackets. Allridge will pick it up for the Lightning with 1:02 to go in our contest. Blue Jackets up 4-0. Turnover at the blue line. Fogarty has it. Fogarty. Gutzman, left circle. Trying to center it to Fogarty, and coming out has to make the save because Fogarty was right there ready to poke that home. So a huge save to preserve the shutout, looking for a second of the year. Discussion going on over at the bench of Northern Lakes. Face off to the right of Hess. And whistle, and they'll redo it. Who's going to control this bouncing puck out to the blue line? There's Gutzman with it, spinning shot, and it sails wide. Oh, loose puck taken away, nicely done. Here's Sullivan working down the left wing. Sullivan's got Boban on her right. She tried to get it over. It's knocked down. And another save. Oh, that went right through the crease with 22 seconds to go. Carlson battling in the left corner. Now out near the left point, Sullivan can't hold, and it's fired down the ice, but it should be an icing, and it is with 11 seconds to go. Face off to the right, so Stevens, who's played really well today. There's a shot and a goal. Girardi right off the face-off. That puck was loose in the left circle, and she just pounced on it and buried it. .16:52 is going to be the time of the goal. And for Julia Girardi, that's her third of the year. 5-0 with 6 seconds to go. Down in the Blue Jacket zone, that'll take care of it, and the Blue Jackets get the 5-0 victory as they score 2 more here in the third. And Lily Hess gets her second shutout of the year. We'll get our official scoring here in just a moment. There was unassisted. That's what we were looking for. So the Blue Jackets get the victory, snap that 4-game losing streak. That improves them to 2-4 on the year. Northern Lakes will drop to 2-3. Our post-game show is next. You're listening to Blue Jacket Hockey, and it's right here on 106.3 WMFG.